What?
Mara, what channel's the stream on?
Yours.
Hello. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Talk Nerdy with me and my co-host, Mara.
Hello.
Mara was unsupervised last week, and I didn't get to listen to much of the stream because I was on vacation. I was actually out of the country, and had a really good time. It was a lot of fun. And now, going overseas and having like coffee over there, I don't want to live here anymore. I just want that coffee. that coffee, like it's. I'm serious. It lives rent free in my head. All coffee is terrible compared to the coffee over there.
Well, I'm not much of a coffee drinker, so I'll trust you.
Oh my gosh, it was so good. I even tried to have. I went to Starbucks yesterday, and I tried to get a cappuccino, and it wasn't the same. It burned my mouth. Yeah. It burned my mouth, burned like my throat. It was so bad.
Mm-hmm.
But I had such a good time. It was a fun time. And I brought back a ton of souvenirs that are, some of them are in my background, some of them are over there, some of them are right here. I'm still unpacking. But yeah, I had a great time. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. But now we're back. Doing Talk Nerdy. And we have topics today. We're going to talk about the Labubu movie.
I can't believe there's... part of me can't believe it, then part of me is like, you know what? They're figuring out a way to make a Sims movie, so... I guess they'll figure out a way with this shit.
Talk about the Labubu movie. A little bit of Wicked, a little bit of Ariana Grande, Cynthia Erivo, Man of the Year. Cynthia Erivo is Man of the Year.
Really?
Yes. Come on.
So Nosferatu looking black lesbian is a man.
Isn't she like non-binary or something? I don't know.
We're
talking about the new Super Mario Galaxy movie.
She bangs chicks. She's a lesbo. All right, none of this non-binary shit. She's a lesbo.
Where is this magical place? Over there. Yeah. I went to Budapest. That was a lot of fun. Mara, have you been there?
No, I'm part Hungarian though. I've never been there.
Oh, beautiful. Like I went to so many cathedrals and I cried because they were just so beautiful. Took my breath away. It took my breath. I can't believe that these places like just exist and I never knew about it. It was incredible.
I think if I'm going to do the actually meme thing, it's the ST at the end is an SHT, so Budapest or an
yeah. Budapest. I know I'm pronouncing it wrong.
So
I'm pronouncing it wrong. Also, when I came back, I had goulash over there, and it was delicious. And I'm gonna learn how to make it. I already looked up like recipes and stuff. I'm gonna make it. And it's gonna be authentic because I brought home some what is it called? Paprika.
Wait, how did you pronounce paprika?
Paprika. No, I'm just being silly. Soul says a Latina in Budapest. Latin's taking over. Dude, I'm not even joking. I feel like I only saw one other Latina there. Just one. We don't travel. We don't go anywhere. I swear I saw like maybe one other Mexican there.
Well, unless you're crossing the border here, you don't go anywhere.
I don't go anywhere. I'm not even joking. Like I think, and it was at the airport that I saw this other one.
It's like
it was so funny. I only saw one other one.
I remember when I was in France. It wasn't so much obviously seeing another white person, but everyone we encountered obviously spoke French. So whenever we encountered someone who spoke English, like my friends and I, we were like, "Oh my god, we know what they're saying."
Daniel says, "Yeah, we don't have those in Europe." Why not? I'm curious as to why. Like, why? Why aren't they? Why haven't we gone over there? It's like, I don't know.
I mean,
We have
yeah, everything else, yeah. Yeah,
we have everything else, just not those, just not that.
I don't know. I know Europe has, because I'm also half Middle Eastern, so you have my people there. So, for some
Yes.
reason, like you get those people, but Mexicans, they just don't want to leave the U.S. They get to the U.S. and they're like, we're fine here.
I know. We're like, went up to the U.S. and then we're like,
Yeah.
you know what?
Yeah, we're good.
This is good.
Yeah.
I think this is good. maybe further up north. Maybe.
Maybe.
For the most part, it's just like, you know what? We're not gonna go past Arizona. I think we're good. But it was a fun time. Yeah. Can't walk to Europe. That's true. That's true. There's a big ocean. Can't walk to Europe.
That's the natural wall against Mexicans, basically. It's like they get like that's the ocean. It's like that's the wall we can't jump.
I thought it was so funny because I was just like, there's no Mexicans here. None. I'm the only one.
There's a lot of places I want to visit. One of them is Japan. Really want to visit Japan one of these days.
Ooh.
Because there's I forget what island. And I'm pretty sure you sent me a reel. I told you I'd already seen it basically because I really wanted to go. But it's on one of the islands, there's like these places dedicated to Godzilla. And you had that huge Godzilla head that you can zip line into his mouth.
Yes, I did send you that.
Yeah. That's like I've seen that and I really want to go.
I am thinking about going to Japan next year. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. Just thoughts running through my head. Just some thoughts possibly.
I'm kind of with you, Tony. Like Australia, I want to visit. Like Australia/New Zealand. Because of the fact I love Lord of the Rings, so I want to visit those places.
I don't want to visit Australia.
I survived Afghanistan, and there's shit there, and I figured, you know what, I can handle the wildlife in Australia.
I'm not really worried about the wildlife.
It's a hop skip.
I'm not really worried about the wildlife. It's just like Australia's just not. I got some friends in Australia, but I'm just like, you know what, you come over here. I don't feel the need to go to Australia.
What, too far? Like you'll jump the border of the ocean.
Way too far. Isn't Australia like one of the Isn't Australia one of the further places to visit? It takes like 20
but
hours
it shouldn't. But if you go west, it shouldn't take you that much longer from where you are to get to Australia than it would have been to get to Hungary.
Nah,
it's
really far. Look at that 16-hour flight.
That's nothing. That's fucking nothing. That's fucking.
Thank you.
I deployed to Guam. That's fucking nothing. You just time your body to sleep when it's night where you're going. You can like basically just nix the jet lag almost like that.
Nah. Don't feel like it. Steph would love Japan. They love Latin culture and they have a huge lowrider community. Have you seen? I think I talked about it on TikTok Talks one week where they have like a lowrider community. They like embrace Latin culture, but like the lowrider Latin.
Yeah. Well, I like for some reason, like not saying for some reason, but like I've seen advertisements for like Japanese citizens who want to visit America, and it's geared towards country music, like line dancing and things like that. Have you seen those commercials?
No.
It's like, I was like, is it really that? Is it like, is there like really that popular there? What was it for? It wasn't for Booking.com, was it? But it's like these 3 Japanese women who are learning how to line dance, basically. Like they loved line dancing, and they learned how to line dance, and so they could visit, like the American West. I can't remember what commercial.
So disappointed when not everyone line dances here.
I know, but that was the focus. That was the focus, and I thought that was like really. So, my favorite country bar, where you do all the line dancing and all that stuff, and country dancing, it got shut down during COVID, and it never reopened. I hate it. Never reopened. It was my favorite country bar. It was for Tennessee. I think it was like for somewhere where it was like for one of those booking sites.
Oh, it's for Tennessee?
Yeah. But it's basically geared towards like Japanese visiting Tennessee, and the focus was line dancing. So it's like I felt that was a very interesting commercial.
Nice. They'll be happy when they visit Tennessee then, because
I've been to Knoxville. So not Nashville, but I've been to Knoxville.
Knoxville.
Yeah.
Knoxville, Tennessee.
Yeah, because I was deploying with the Tennessee unit.
Knoxville, Tennessee.
Yep.
But anyways, I'm back home. I'm actually still a little tired. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't really been sleeping that well the past couple of nights. Which
what's the time difference to Hungary?
Because
it takes your body however much time difference, like in hours, it takes your body that many days.
To
recuperate. So let's say you were to visit me, basically, and you're like 2 hours behind me, or an hour behind me.
Take me 1 day to recover from that.
A day or 2 to recover. Yeah, it takes for every hour of time difference, it takes your body a day.
No way. I think it's like 6 hours ahead or something like that. So 6 days. There's no
6
way.
days.
No way. I don't believe it.
Oh yes, don't be the person who deployed frequently and had to like adjust to time zones on fairly regularly. Don't believe it.
Tony says Mara's right.
Yeah, I'm saying it takes your body a day. So if there was like what 6 to 7 hour time difference wherever you were, your body would need like a week to recover.
6 days, man.
So your body might not be completely recovered.
I haven't been sleeping very well. See, retro. I don't believe that. Exactly. I ain't buying it. I don't know. I am tired though. I've been really tired. That's why I wasn't playing Battlefield very well today, because I'm just
Oh, that's the reason why. That's your story, and you're sticking to it.
I'm sticking to it. That's why I wasn't doing it.
I mean, you were doing the the cover fire well, from what I could see. You weren't hitting anything, but you were you were cover firing.
I was assisting.
Yes, you were the emotional support.
I swear.
You were a little emotional support.
That's pretty much what I am. Is like the emotional support for teammate. The emotional support teammate.
Yeah.
I should turn that into a shirt. Emotional support teammate. I need a Go Prone t-shirt. That's what I need.
Yeah.
I need a Go Prone shirt. Steph helps a lot. Yeah. I do need a Go Prone.
That will live in infamy. That will live in infamy. Steph, go prone. Go prone, Steph. Go prone. Go prone.
Yeah, I need to go. I should. Are you going to Simcast? I am. Once this is over, I'm going to head over to Chrissy's channel for Simcast. So, yes, I will be there. I need a Go Prone shirt. I'm doing it. You need a t-shirt? Yeah. Go #GoProne. Medic Prone hard t-shirt. That's a good one. I should turn that into a shirt. Go Prone. It's just going to say it 3 times, like go prone. Go prone. Go prone. I'm pretty sure.
I think it makes you get bigger each time. Go prone. Go prone. Go prone.
Go prone.
That's what's like, just from my perspective, seeing you, like, as I describe it for those who have not heard this story, her Leroy Jenkinson down this causeway, and Disparu and I are watching this happen.
No, yeah, that's what happened. I don't even think I clipped that out. Clipped out everything but the GoPro. Yeah. Did I clip that out?
I know someone did, basically. Someone, because we've been tagged in it a couple times. And
here, I have it on my Twitter. Hang on.
It literally was Tony, like, Leroy Jenkins. And she just like, really? You want me to? Okay. And I just see her run down this hallway, this causeway between two buildings.
Listen, I did a good job. Oh, here it is. Wait, hold on.
And I was laughing so hard I got shot and I didn't even care.
Okay. I made a whole compilation video. I need to make a part 2 because me and Disparu have been streaming, have been gaming for a whole year. Right? Been doing this game stream for a whole year, and I think I've actually gotten worse. All right. I'm pretty sure I have not improved at all. The only game that I can play that I'm actually kind of good at, all right, I'm not that bad, is Peak. And then I've come to find out Peak had a whole update. They have a couple new islands or whatever added to it, and I failed. Like my first go, I was going to play Peak for a little bit, get used to the mouse and keyboard again since I haven't been here, and I died. Like instant death. I could not get through this new map, which sucked. But Peak is a lot of fun. That's the only one that I'm actually kind of good at. But all right, I put this compilation video together. It's like almost half an hour long. I do need to do a part 2, but it's pretty much like our funny moments, a year of gaming. How do I take it? Oh, I died.
You just walk forward a bit and go prone. You'll start capping.
You want me to?
Go prone. Don't stand there. Go prone. Walk into
way?
Go prone. Go prone. Go prone.
I don't know
go
what
prone. Go prone. Go
Oh my
prone.
God.
Get on the ground.
Get on
the ground.
How do I do that?
Just
oh my God, what's
happening?
happening?
Down behind you.
Control.
Just brew him down. Never mind.
I was a bit distracted.
Steph, do you know what go prone is?
No, I have no idea what that means.
It means get on your belly. It means get on your belly.
What it means. Why don't you say I don't know what that means? Rather
I thought
than
you meant run in front of us to cause a distraction. That's what I thought.
No, that's not what go prone is. Go, Steph. Go prone means dive on your belly. Go on your belly. That's prone. You're in the prone position.
Well, I didn't know that. Yeah. There you go.
So Steph's concept was to YOLO her across. Just to YOLO it.
Listen, if you watch me play,
I know.
That's what I do. You're like, where are they shooting from? Where are they shooting from?
Just look where Steph is down.
Help you find out.
Just look where Steph is down, and that tells you where they're shooting from.
I'll help you find out. I'm just gonna run in there, guns a blazing, because you see me like I shoot at nothing.
I've seen you. You probably weren't aware of this during our session today, but I saved your ass like multiple times. But like one instance, you were like running ahead of me, and it was was it the Brooklyn map or something? It was like near where that tunnel is. All right. You were like running ahead of me. I went on my belly because I don't know where the enemy is. And there was like 2 next to you that would have gotten you. And I got them before they were able to shoot you.
Thank you. Saved my life.
Yeah.
Mara saved my life. Because that's
I went prone. I went prone.
She went prone and saved me. That's what friends do. Steph did surprise a motherfucker. I did. All right. Nobody's expecting it. All right. That's my whole tactic. They don't expect you to just run at them firing. I surprised a bunch of people today. But the guns that I was using, I don't know. I tried to hit them and it just didn't cause a lot of damage.
LMGs they're really like it'd be I mean, obviously you should kill the enemy, but they are really the spray and pray weapons. They're really there for just cover fire. Like you get in there and you just start spraying down like near the end of the
Well,
tunnel.
see,
Like,
I
no one's
wasn't
gonna run
using an
across that.
LMG the whole time. I was using an SMG.
Well, that's for
Um,
That's for like close combat, basically. So it's like you could hit distance, but SMG is like more for closer combat.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. All I know is that my player card looks amazing. Have you decorated your player card yet with all your medals and stuff?
I'd have to look and see if I like. I'm pretty sure I have like more like got more medals, but I haven't
My
like checked.
player
I haven't
card
looked at
looks
it yet.
cool.
I haven't looked
I
at
have
it yet.
like this cool picture and two like little medals on there. And then like I have like a little decoration on it. I'm trying to get stickers. I don't have a sticker on it yet. I want a sticker. I'm
Mhm.
decorating my player card. It looks pretty good. I'm the only one that cares about that.
Have you
And
tried
you know
to-
what? I also add little bubbles to my gun as well. I have like little keychain on it and little stickers on my guns. I decorate everything. You can do that, Mara. Did you know that?
I know, but I don't. You don't call it a keychain.
A little keychain. What is it then?
Just an
I called it a
accessory.
bobble.
Yeah, military. We don't call it bobbles or keychains.
Well, what is
Just
it?
Just an accessory. Just an access. Just
All right.
an
Well,
accessory. Either
I
a
put
sticker,
accessories on my gun
or anyway.
and a
Um,
sticker. And you know what? Mara can make fun of me because we're best friends.
Yeah.
You know who else is best friends? Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo.
Yeah,
Let's
thank you. It's a
start
charm.
there.
Like we don't say baubles or keychains. It's like it's mainly called a charm because there's certain things that the military like believes in. Well, we have our own little good luck things that we add to our weapons or carry around with us. Like for example, when I was in Afghanistan, I was gonna sound crazy. You have to have a dark humor about this when you're in the military. Our building was hit by a rocket. The roof was hit, but luckily the ceiling was thick, so it's like didn't. For want of a better word, didn't penetrate. All right, and debris fell from the
Damn.
rocket, and I carried around that debris, like a piece of the building and a piece of the rocket, in my pocket the entire time. It was like a good luck charm.
Cool.
Not like,
I don't have any good luck charms. Actually, no, I do. I
Mhm.
do. And I wear them every time I travel and every time I get on a plane. And it is my cross ring. I have a
Mhm.
ring, I have a cross ring, and then I have an amethyst ring that I wear whenever I travel. And then I have I have a necklace that
Mhm.
has a cross on it, and it has I think it's like tourmaline, a tourmaline jewel on it. Tourmaline charm. Yes, I wear it every time I travel. When I get there, I'll take it off, but like I make sure to take it with me every time. I don't know. It's just I don't.
The piece of the rocket was only about this big, and they confiscate it before you leave the country. You're not allowed to take anything out of the country, so they basically made us empty our pockets before we left. So
Did you
we
get
don't have-
any like did you go to the markets when you were in Afghanistan?
in Afghanistan? No, like the market. They basically the locals would come onto the base. So
Oh,
like, you know,
okay.
if you want to buy
And they
anything,
would sell stuff?
yeah, sell
Did
stuff.
you buy
That's how-
anything?
I don't know. I don't think I did. The only things I really bought when I was in Afghanistan were the bootleg DVDs because that was a
Oh.
way for us to keep on top of basically the movies that were coming out in the States. Since I was there for
Okay.
about 6 months.
So I had a bunch of friends. My best friend's husband is in the military, and like, it's like friends with a bunch of his friends and stuff. So all the military people, and so like when they all got deployed to Afghanistan, and we'd keep in touch and everything, and then they would tell me like, oh, there's stuff, that we can buy for like really cheap
Mhm.
over there, but it's like all real stuff. It's just
Yeah.
super
What
cheap.
base was the? Do you know what
I
base?
don't remember.
Because I was in Bagram. So I was
I-
at Bagram.
I remember that they were at Bagram, and then they got forward deployed somewhere else, but I just don't remember where.
Okay.
But so yeah, so she was just like, oh yeah, I think I stuff. So like I got like a silk scarf. You're dude, tell your boyfriend to stop texting you right now.
That's my siblings. I didn't buy these, but I brought these bottles back with me from Iraq. Here, stop it. So, yeah, on one side, you have the English. Put it on my lap.
Aldo says, but you said Mara's a lesbian. Listen, she's non-binary.
Yeah. So on the one side is the English.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that's cool.
And same with the Coca-Cola bottle. They're cleaned out basically with the English and then the Arabic.
Baba Yogi says, throw the phone on the bed. Get it off the desk. Yeah, so they brought back a silk scarf and then that jewel, so like that tourmaline one that I wear next to the cross, that was from they brought that back too. So I just put it on my it used to be on another chain, but I liked the chain that had my cross on it, so I just put it on that one. So yeah. So it's like my I guess lucky charms. I don't really know. It's just like my own what is it called? My own thing that I do, stuff that I put on when I go flying, when I fly somewhere, because I'm such a nervous flyer. So I like they're my emotional support jewelry. I don't know. It's like, okay, I'm gonna have this on my finger. Okay, it's there. Like it's just it's your what do you call it? Like routine, I guess. My flying routine. I have to make sure that I'm wearing that. I don't know. It's really weird.
It's like
superstition leads the way.
Like, well, superstition, like like I don't think ritual is the right word I'm thinking of. Like, just, I'm thinking like I'm thinking ritual or something like like that you wear, like you have to wear certain things. Like some people have to like say a certain prayer, or they have to.
Have you checked for OCD? No, it's not OCD. If it was, I'd be wearing it now. But instead, I have my fidget ring.
Yeah.
Have you seen these? These are kind of cool. No. I use it sometimes if it's like near me. It's a fidget ring. It's got like all these little balls on it.
Oh, okay.
So you just play with it. It's my fidget. I have a bunch of fidget rings, and this is the one that's just like right here.
Phrasing.
It's autism. It might be. Hey, it might be autism. I don't know. Did your mom take Tylenol? I don't know. Did she?
For all I know, I'm on the spectrum too. So
let's do some super chats. Alberta Retro for 10. Hey, Steph, here's 10. Can't send my super chat, so I'll add it to you in the chat. Thank you. Daniel Moore for $2.49. Wesley Snipes fusion dance with Jada Smith. Huh? Spirian! Hi, Spirian. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for the membership. Thank you for the gifted membership. I appreciate it. Daniel for $2.49. Yeah. People in Europe go to the US for Nashville. Do they? There's a lot of music over there. I need to go to Nashville one year. Alberta Retro for 2. You need an I'm taking the D. Oh, D. I'm taking the D.
And I'm sitting there trying not to laugh. I'm trying to be professional, saying like the phonetic alphabet from the military. I'm going to Delta. I'm going to Echo. I'm going to Foxtrot.
I'm going to the D. I'm taking the D.
Yeah,
that's my favorite spot to take. Like I've done it by myself.
That's her story, and she's sticking to it.
See, because Disparu thinks that like the roof is like the best spot. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Is it C?
C's on the roof.
Yeah. So he says C is the best spot. I maintain that D is the best spot to take because that one's always going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Right? Mm-hmm. Just take the D. Leave C. Like C is good, but you get C and then people jump off the roof and then it gets taken all over again. So just take the D. Yeah, just take.
There is no golf. Otherwise, we would all go for the G spot.
Okay, I'll come to you. No. It's okay. Wait, I might be able to make it. Ah!
I don't know. Ian Sofa for $25. That reminds me of Blackadder.
It's Rowan
Reminds me of
Atkinson series.
Blackadder when Bladrick carves his name into a bullet, so he owns the bullet with his name on it. What were we talking about?
I was talking about what military people do, vets do, as far as like good luck things.
Oh. Do you have a bullet with your name on it?
God, no. I'm not gonna walk around with a bullet with my name on it. I like this show, but I'm crazy. I'm not that crazy.
I don't know.
Oh, did you etch your name in a bullet?
How is that dumb? Soul says it's gangster.
Actually, what I'll do, all right, because I do have my concealed carry permits. What I'll do is I'll etch numbers in there, basically, so to see which bullet hits them. Was it the warning shots, or was it everything else after that? Or I'll put like a,
That's the wildest question I've heard all this week. That's real G shit. I don't know. Like, okay, thank you for the super chat. Woo!
And I now present this fucking thing.
Gaming gifted a membership. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thanks for all your support, guys. Means the world to me, truly. I appreciate all of the support. You don't have to super chat, but I appreciate when you do.
Mm-hmm.
And when you do gifted memberships and stuff like that. I appreciate it. Do take the time out. I do take the time out to read everything. I don't tax people like Mike does, although there are some people that tell me to take advantage of the fact that you're a woman and tax. So I've been thinking about doing like a boob tax, pay the boob tax. What do you think?
So if you do the boob tax, can I do the booty tax?
Boob and booty.
Yeah, so you're the boob tax, I'm the booty tax.
Do both. Yeah. Pay the boob tax. Pay the boob toll. Pay the toll. Yeah, because I'm not mean or anything, but you know what? Like, let's go. The sugar tax. I like the boob tax. Double the tax. That's right. The boob and booty. Boob and booty. All right.
Yeah.
Boob and booty.
TNA.
Boob and booty. TNA. Dude, do the TNA tax. Double the tax. But no, I do appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for the super chats and the gifted memberships. Me and Mara have been doing this for years.
Yeah, we've been doing it for a long time. You want me to go back and count every talk nerdy?
I'm going to count them as well.
Yeah. I told her, like, we've been doing this for years. I gotta go count years.
I mean, I kind of want to know, like, what episode are we on? Because you know how people do like episode, like, I don't know, episode, The Real BBC, episode blah blah blah, Friday Night Lights, episode blah. I want to know what episodes we're on. Even like for when I do nerdy news or TikTok talks, like I will put episode whatever. In this one, I've never looked it up. I've never like counted. So you go and count yours. I will count mine, and we will finally have our episode number because we've been doing this for years.
I'm
actually quite curious. Time. And people like celebrate, like we're on episode 50, episode 100. Dude, can you imagine? We could be like on episode 200. I don't even.
Very likely, since we do this once a week, if that. Yeah. So like that's at least 52 weeks in a year. Granted, if we don't skip times 4 or 5 years, we've got at least 200 episodes.
I mean, we got to do it. Mexicans don't like to travel or keep track of numbers. I'm telling you. Trey says it's at least 100 something.
I'm
At
just saying,
least 100. Yeah,
like,
it's at least 100.
I'm saying like 52 weeks a year, basically
Yeah.
4 to 5 years. Like we've
And
done, like
there
I'd
are
say
times
200.
when we
Yeah.
are times when we skip, but it's not I mean it's not often that we skip.
No, it's
so.
not. I'm saying it's not that often. So it'd be like what, few times a year. So like few or so times a year that we would skip,
Yeah.
basically.
You two were just wee little girls then. That is
Yeah.
true. Just wee little girls.
In
And me and mine were too.
size. In size.
In size as
basically.
well, yes. We
Yeah.
are. We are wee little ones. Wee little
And I now present this fucking thing.
I'm a beatboxing blueberry.
I say I'm fun size.
Alberta Not a Retro for $2 once a week for 5 years, 260 episodes average. I'm very curious. I am very curious to see what episode we're on. After this, Mara, you're gonna go and you're gonna count your episodes.
Can you give me like at least a week to count them?
No, you can count. I can count really quick, especially since I have them in a folder. Do I have them in a folder? I think I have them somewhere. They're organized. Mine are organized. Are yours organized?
On the YouTube Studio side, I'd have to filter out and count them that way.
We can do it. We can do it. We're women. We can count. Can't drive, but we can count.
Oh God, chat! If you could have seen it from my perspective, with Steph not realizing she was driving, and it literally being a pinball effect because she turned the wheel one way into a wall, turn the wheel another way, somehow end up in a 360 back into the same freaking wall. And just was watching this thing, he's turned so many times just to end up back in the same spot you started in. So I was like, at that point, I was like, I'm just gonna get out and walk. That'll be faster.
You go ahead and walk. I'll do the hard stuff and drive.
The hardest.
I don't even know how I got in the driver's seat. Like Disper was driving. And then I got out and I got back in. Oh, maybe that's why I got out and got back in. And I ended up in the driver's seat.
Yeah. So you didn't realize you were driving.
I didn't. And I was like, why aren't we moving? And then I started doing A and D, and I was like, oh, am I in control of this thing? I'm in control of this thing. Disper's lesbian wig. Is Steph even tall enough to drive? I am tall enough to drive. Although if I do get into an accident, I could get very hurt because I'm right in front of the airbag. So I think they said that under a certain height, you can get injured severely by the airbag. So I need to be careful when I drive. Dun dun. Let's talk about Cynthia Erivo. We haven't talked about anything. We're 40 minutes in. We've just been hanging out. All right. I'm terrified knowing that I share the same highway as Steph. Well, you'll be more comforted knowing that I barely leave my house. So there you go. And when I do get on the highway, it's usually at night. That's when I leave my house at night. That's when I leave. I'm like a night person, getting outside. I'll go outside and walk around during the day, but when I have to go somewhere, it's usually at night. Most of the time. Not all the time, most of the time. Can you go on roller coasters? I can.
Yeah.
I can. There was
I just don't like going on them.
There was one roller coaster at Six Flags that I could just barely get on.
Mm-hmm.
Barely get on. It literally hit my head when they would yeah, I could barely get on it. I actually operated roller coasters. I was in charge of roller coasters. That was my very first job.
I don't know whether to be impressed or scared.
Yeah. I worked the rides. I worked all the roller coasters. I was in charge of your safety.
Yeah, that's whether to be impressed or scared.
I was in charge of your safety. Oh
I'm going,
Lord.
oh
Yes.
Lord. Oh Lord.
Final
I-
Destination 3.
3 PTSD. That's why I'm saying Final Destination 3 PTSD.
Yeah. Yeah, I was in charge of roller coasters. What theme park? Six Flags. In fact, I was in charge of the roller coaster that I could barely get on. I worked it. Da-na-na-na. Steph is secretly 6'2". I wish I was taller. I wish I was tall. I want to be taller. I want to be tall. All right, let's talk about Cynthia Erivo because stuff happened during the Wicked premiere, or at least one of the Wicked premieres. And a lot of people have been Wicked is coming up, all right? The movie Wicked is coming and there's no stopping it. Wicked for Good. Last year, this whole all of the interviews with Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo went completely viral because of how weird they were. They were always touching, they were always crying, they were weeping, they're very emotional. They couldn't stop crying, they couldn't stop touching each other. They were speaking in like very low tones. It was just a very odd sequence of events, right, for this promotional tour that they were on, this to promote the first Wicked movie. And now, hold on, let me share this full thing because I need to. Let's do this. And now they've actually changed their promotional tour a little bit. They're not doing a ton of sit down interviews. What I've noticed is that they have done a bunch of podcasts that I need to listen to. It's the official podcast Entering Oz, 2 films, 1 magical journey, our Osmopolitan ensemble. So it's very curated this time around. And I have a feeling that this is because of the weird interviews that happened last year that went completely viral and had a ton of people questioning like the relationship between Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo. Not only that, but when they started filming Wicked, both women looked incredibly healthy, and now they don't. Like, they look very sickly.
Yeah.
Pictures of them. Well, oh my gosh, where's that one? Let me see if I can find it.
Like those commercials you see to send money to some third world country to feed starving children. That's what I think of when I look at Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande. Ariana.
Here it is. Here's one of the pictures, right? You can see her chest bones. You can see her chest bones. All right. So a lot of people are wondering, like, what is going on with these 2 women? Because they looked healthy before. And on the red carpet of the Wicked premiere, they looked incredibly sickly. So people were very concerned for both of them and wondering, like, what happened on the set of Wicked? Why are these 2 kind of really, really weird in the way that these interviews are being conducted and their answers, how emotional they are. So I think that's why, like, this press tour this time around is incredibly curated. They're not taking a lot of questions, and even when they do take questions, they're kind of controversial answers. Because Ariana Grande frames Oz as a queer allegory ahead of Wicked for Good. This isn't the first time she's said that either. There was another one. Hang on, let me get the other one.
Yeah. L. Frank Baum is rolling in his grave right now.
Let me find that article. It was from last year.
I know they said that shit before. So I'm like, there's nothing queer about Oz. No, if you mean queer is in the actual definition of the fucking word, that's like, strange and things like that. Yeah, it's queer, but not in the way she means. Not in the way she means. It's a strange world. It's a fantastical world. So it's not normal. So forth. That would be the actual use of the fucking word. But now that I'm just gonna shut my mouth because I cannot be nice.
This was from last year, November 2024, Oz is a very queer place. And this time she doubled down on it. She doubled down on it and says, like, you can look it up. Oz is very queer. Oz has always been a queer place, a safe place. It's the truth. You're safe with us. The gayer, the better. Read the L. Frank Baum books. So she said it last year. Oz is a very queer place, and she doubled down again this year as well.
I'm like with the person who tweeted that. Like, has she read the books?
It says this would have likely have come as quite the shock for Baum as the author of the Oz series. The first of which, The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, was published in the 1900, but Grande's statement at the London premiere are no surprise to anyone who's been following the lead up to the new movie musical. So yeah, Oz is a very queer place, and I think that like she'll take some things, some descriptions in the L. Frank Baum book in The Wizard of Oz, and she'll be like, oh my gosh, look, he used the word queer, so it must be queer, or he used the word gay, so it must be incredibly queer. Now, if she were to talk about the book that this musical is based off of, which is Wicked, then I would be like, okay, that Oz is a very queer place. That Oz that is in that book is a very weird place.
Yes.
But she's specifically mentioning The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, the L. Frank Baum books, instead of the Gregory Maguire book, Wicked, that this movie that she's in is based off of. And I'm honestly wondering if she's getting them mixed up. Like, I'm seriously wondering if she's getting them mixed up.
I'm surprised she can read it all. I'm honestly surprised she can read it all. If I'm going to be perfectly honest. And no, she's not mixing. First off, if she's mixing them up, then if I were at all associated with her, I'd be concerned about her intellectual capacity at that point. I'd be concerned that something's going on mentally with her. But I don't think she's confusing the two. I don't think she's confusing the two, because this is the mentality of the leftists, where they have to take a beloved book or a series of books that in no way reflected anything of our modern thinking, right, and twist it to suit whatever narrative they want to push. Basically, it's kind of like with Tolkien and Middle Earth and things like that, and how they're reading queer subtext into the language Tolkien used when he was describing certain things. And I'm like, no, that was never the intention. Same thing she's doing here. Reading into the wording, into subtext that does not exist, and pushing it to promote whatever narrative she wants.
Yeah. See, a part of me is wondering, like, I wonder if she's mixing the two books, but then again, you're absolutely correct. Like, she could just be perverting the original book, right? She would just be perverting the original book to suit whatever she wants to tell. And I think that where did we discuss this? I think it was on Flashcast, where the gay community really latched on to hold on.
So I do have gay friends.
Judy Garland.
Yeah, but the gay community as a whole will latch on to a property to essentially pervert it without taking what it actually is and accepting it as for what it is. They need to pervert it.
Right.
I don't know what it is.
I think that I think that they really love the Wizard of Oz movie, and they love Judy Garland, and need to make it all about them. Right? They need to make it all about them. This is just for us gays. When in reality, no, it's pretty much for everyone. Everyone can enjoy the Wizard of Oz. I loved it growing up. I love that movie. I love Judy Garland's voice. I love the songs in that one. I love the Scarecrow. It's my favorite character. The Wicked Witch. Everything about that movie is great.
Poster? See that top poster right there? It's a scene from the original Wizard of Oz. 1939 Wizard of Oz. One of my favorite movies. Favorite movie when I was a little growing up. You wouldn't think to know me now, but when I was younger, I still love it. I still love watching it. I would want to watch it constantly.
Yeah. I actually saw the ruby slippers. I think they had like 3 pairs of ruby slippers, if I'm correct. 3 or 4. And I was able to see 1 pair of ruby slippers. They're actually really beautiful. But but yeah, I don't think that she's mixing them up. Listen, if she was talking about the Gregory Maguire book, about Wicked, and she's like, Oz is a very queer place, you know, in the book Wicked, which this movie is based off of, then I'd be like, okay, listen, I've read that book. That book is wild. It's way out there. It's got a lot of weird themes in it. It's got a lot of odd scenes in it. Weird things that happen in that book. It is a very queer book. All right. So if she was talking about that, then I'd be like, okay, fine. We're talking about that. I'll agree with you there. But this, no. And what's really odd to me too is that if you look at like the Wicked books right now that are coming out, they're all beautiful with like Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo on there. Dude, the book is nothing like the musical that it's based off of. Nothing. It's nothing like the. So it's like it's terrible. It's bad. Like it's really bad. If you're going in there thinking, oh my god, it's a book about sisterhood. It's a book about best friends, besties. No, it's not. It's really bad. So yeah, and I think that also was a little bit controversial last year as well because parents were buying the books for their kids, and that book ended up being like really, really, really not age appropriate for children. Anyways, but going back to this, because of all of the controversy that these two had last year, that's why I think that they have especially curated, kind of like Rachel Zegler, with the Snow White premiere, how like everything was very curated, everything she knew all of the questions that she was going to get, special answers, like nobody was able to interview her. That's kind of what this was like this year. It wasn't a super hard push with as far as like the promotional tour goes, even with the merch and the collaborations. They still have the same collaborations as last year. But this year it's like nothing new was added. You don't see that huge merchandise push like you saw last year. And I think that the reason is because they still have like the same merchandise as last year, only this time they've added a few things, which is kind of weird because they went into Ariana Grande, she has her own makeup line, so there's still that makeup there, but they also have like home goods, which is weird. So they have like a collaboration with Dawn dish soap, Cascade, Febreze, I think it's Gain or Tide, one of those two. So it's like it's cleaning stuff that they collaborated with this time around. They have like cereals. There's not a lot. I see some stuff, a lot of like stuff at Target, but for the most part, last year you couldn't turn your head without seeing something that's being promoted
Oh
with
yeah,
Wicked,
definitely.
alongside
No matter what
Wicked.
store I
This
went into,
time,
no
this
matter what
time
store I
there's not
went
a
into,
lot.
like either
Yeah,
Target, Barnes and Noble, or whatever, couldn't turn your head without something
yeah.
geared
This
towards
time there's
Wicked.
not a lot. But something interesting happened on the red carpet. Let me remove this, and I'm just going to add some sound over here. This is a serial stage crasher, and a lot of people are really upset about what happened. This guy right here is a pajama mom. I don't know. He's a serial stage crasher, and he's done this to multiple celebrities. And this time, he went after Ariana Grande. And you know what? Say what you will about Cynthia Erivo, but dude, she is a real one for protecting Ariana Grande.
I'm surprised. Okay, real one aside, I'm surprised she had the strength to even push that guy away.
True.
Look at that.
But
Look
look
at
how
that.
quickly she
Yeah, I'm
noticed
just
it
like,
and jumped on him.
yeah.
She got there before the security even did, and she made sure that Ariana Grande was fine. Look at her face. She's angry. You can tell that she's angry about what just happened. Now, a lot of people are questioning, like, listen, these two need to get away from each other. That's very weird. I think that I saw a TikTok. Let me see if I can pull up a TikTok talking about the relationship between Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo. I think did I favorite it? What did I do with it? Yeah, here it is. Before I show that, let's just watch this other one.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I'm gonna tell you, okay? That's a real one. She's a real friend. Like, I'm not joking. I would put myself between Mara and someone who was attacking her, okay? So from that point of view, if you're looking at it as these are two best friends who would do anything for each other. If you ever had that type of a friendship with anybody, then yeah, like Cynthia Erivo is probably the kind of friend that you would want. Weirdness aside, right? Their weird relationship aside, weird Hollywood weirdness aside, that's a good friend who would jump in front of, put herself between you and someone who's like coming up to you, right? That you don't want, it's not supposed to be there. Because who knows? Like, he could have had a weapon in his hand. He could have had something. Now, he is a serial stage crasher. He's done this to a lot of celebrities. But she didn't know that, right? She didn't know that. He could have had a weapon. He could have had something in his hand. It's weird. It is really, really weird. Celebrities have really weird people that obsess over them as well. So she didn't know that, but she still put herself between him and Ariana Grande. So that's actually pretty cool that she did that. I'll give her that some credit. Like, if you've ever had that type of a relationship, then with somebody, then you would know, like, yeah, you would pretty much do anything for this person. And I guess that's the type of relationship they have with each other, even though some people think that it's kind of weird. So let's look at this.
Well, it certainly does not look healthy. I'm not talking about physically, but like what is going on with the two where we're getting this? Like, there's something that's unhealthy about that relationship.
Yeah.
You guys, when is this going to be over? I feel that this movie has gone on for 10 years straight. I literally just looked it up to make sure that they weren't going to trick us and come back for a third one. They say there's talks, but please God, no. These two,
they could, because there's it's not just the one book Wicked. There's Son of a Witch. There's multiple books in this series. So they probably could, but Wicked is based off of the Broadway musical, which is based on the Gregory Maguire book. So this is it. This is part 2. This is it. This is where the stage play ends. If they come back for another one, then that would be like an original thing, an original adaptation of this book. They could do that, honestly.
They need to separate. I think that they did sit them down before this press tour, and they were like, you need to take the mental illness down a few notches. Like, I do think that they've chilled out a little bit, but like,
yeah, I agree with her there. Because that's what I've been seeing. I haven't been seeing them be, all weird like they were last year, crying, getting upset because people were calling out the weirdness. Remember when Cynthia Erivo was like, I'm sorry, we can't help it. We've been holding this in for so long. We just can't help it. It's all coming out. And she was getting really aggravated that people had were making fun of them because they're being incredibly emotional because people found it weird. It's very weird. We don't see that on promotional tours for movies. They wrap up the movie, actors wrap up a movie, they promote the movie, and they don't get all weird and emotional about it.
Yeah.
Holding the what did she hold? Her finger, holding the one finger.
Yeah.
The whole what is it? Holding space, the whole holding space meme. Oh my goodness, that went incredibly viral. Not only that, but like Cynthia Erivo went viral multiple times. They're saying like she's the first Black Elphaba. She is she got upset that people changed the poster to, instead of her like looking straight down the barrel to you, the viewer, people did this to match the original poster. She got upset with the "Is your pussy green" meme that's been a meme on Broadway for a very long time. Like, the whole thing last year, the promotional tour for Wicked was a disaster. It was a memeable disaster that people just made fun of. So I think that yes, I think that they got us talking to and said, look, we're not going to do that this time. It's not going to be memed this year. We're just going to very quickly. I think they took a page out of Disney's book, what they did with Rachel Zegler. And they were just like, look, we're just going to do the red carpets. We'll do a little podcast. Everything is scripted. And then the movie will come out. Right. But still, even though they're doing that, there's still some controversy because people are still saying like, this relationship seems very unhealthy. It seems very weird. They need to separate these two women.
Yeah.
Whatever's happening here is not healthy. This isn't good. Ariana is transforming into arigato. This is looking very much arigato. And she still has that Asian grill tattoo. So I do think it's going to come full circle. I think both of these two people it needs to be written into their contract that they sit down and split a rotisserie chicken like before every press junket, because there's so many tears, and I do think it's because they're hungry. Because like I get upset when I'm hungry too, you know. And then this guy, this is the sexiest man alive. He's not that bad.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember. That's what I was thinking when you said the thing about Cynthia Erivo. I know I had seen this. That this actor got the sexiest man alive for this year, which I'm fine with, because gay or not, he is sexy. I will give him that. And he's healthy. Oh my God. He is an actual healthy body weight to him.
Hold on, let me see if I can find the GQ Man of the Year. I need to find that article.
Oh, it's GQ? No wonder. GQ, Gentleman's Quarterly. That hasn't been for Gentlemen in how fucking long?
Bad, but that I think it's because I don't know anything about him. And then we have SpongeBob. SpongeBob, he did have a glow up. We knew that.
Okay, she starts talking about Ariana Grande's relationship with this guy right here and how it's broken up. They've broken up, which is crazy because now she's going after another married man after she came into this guy's life and he ended up. Oh, anyways, this is just Hollywood.
Oh yeah, I know that
stupid stuff. Yeah. But look at what happened. The reason people are saying like this relationship is really weird is because look at this one. Look at this one.
Popular. Can you believe that we're doing that? It's so great. That joy he wanted to infuse in every frame.
What the hell?
Why?
No, it's just
she's like, don't touch her. Don't touch her.
No. What she did to the arm afterwards. It's like one thing, like to kind of pull the arm away. It's like, yeah, it's like don't do that. But then when she leaned down to that way, it's like, it's like if you were stroking her face against her arm. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, it's just like the overprotectiveness.
Like this is fine. I'm fine with this. Okay, take the arm away. Okay, don't touch her like that. But then when she does this. It's just weird. It's just weird.
Yeah, well, it's just odd because the stage crasher, I get it, right? This is just an interview guy, very excited, very hype. Ariana Grande was smiling when he was doing the thing. You know, she's just like, oh yeah, she's smiling. Cynthia Erivo is just like, no, don't touch her.
Mm-hmm.
And Ariana Grande doesn't change her face until she touches her.
Yeah.
And then she's just like, oh, what happened? Oh.
There's something unhealthy.
It's very weird. It's very weird. Yeah, it's very weird. It's very unhealthy. And they're both grown women. They're both grown women. Like it's just so odd. Now this was from last year, okay? This has been making the rounds again. And people are like, oh, it's so weird. Look at them on the red carpet. It's so weird. It's so weird. This was from
even through this press tour. Something's bothering her. She's gonna fix something. I know.
Sorry.
She's getting the fixing itch that Cynthia Erivo gets.
It's not there.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, because the thing is,
biggest pinch me moment for each of you on the set was.
She's fixing her necklace. She's just fixing her necklace, and she wants it to be perfect. Everything needs to be perfect. This has been making the rounds again. Saying that like, oh, they have a weird relationship. Sure, This is very weird. It's very odd.
Mhm.
It's an old clip. It's an old clip, but it's just more, I guess it's just more evidence that they do have this weird relationship. And, you know, maybe it is a good thing that Wicked is coming to an end. I don't know. I'm not sure what kind of a relationship these two have, but yes, it is very weird. These are some more pictures here. Let me just share my entire window really quickly. They're watching each other get their photos taken on the red carpet. Oh wait. Where's the one where they arrive together? Oh, here it is. Everything is very curated, right? They're Elphaba and Glinda, they're best friends. And so they're supposed to be on promoting this movie together. But when you get stuff like this, it's just weird. It's just weird. They're supposed to be excited promoting their movie. They're supposed to be happy that people are stoked for it, that people are excited for it. You know, they're not, don't like, give me her hand. Why are you touching her hand? Stop touching her hand.
Mhm.
I need to kiss it because I don't know what he did to it. Like, it is very weird. It is very weird.
Way too weird.
It might not be on the level of this weird, like last year. All right. It might not be on the level of this weird like it was last year, but it is still pretty odd. And then you have Jeff Goldblum. Oh, wait, where is he at? Jeff Goldblum says he stopped eating meat after playing out the animal cruelty storyline in the Wicked movies. It's changed me. So he's now a vegetarian.
So he's gonna look like Robert Downey Jr., like he's a cancer patient.
I guess he's now a vegetarian because of the animal cruelty storyline in Wicked. I guess they're going to go even further into that because they only touched on it in the Broadway show, so they might be digging even more into the animal cruelty storyline in Wicked. It's so odd. It's just very odd, all of this that's going on, all this that's happening. It's just so weird, isn't it? It's so weird. Like, they can't just this. I understand. Like, look at her face. She is mad that someone was allowed to cross over the barrier and were able to get to Ariana Grande before, and she had to like protect her before security even got there. Like, I understand this, right? But this, not so much. You don't need to protect Ariana Grande from every single person that touches her. Okay. So yeah, the Wicked premiere is happening. It's going on. Wicked comes out soon. And while the press tour has been very carefully curated so that it wouldn't be as bad as last year, it's still kind of weird. People are still talking about the relationship and the weirdness between Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande.
Yeah. That's just no.
I don't know what she's saying. Cynthia Erivo says Ariana Grande and herself came through some shit during this Wicked experience. We've come through some stuff in our lives, in our daily workings. I mean, fuck, even this last week, let's be honest.
Just playing, I would imagine just playing the victim card and just the...
Let me reshare this because I listened to it, but I need to like really listen to it.
And I am so glad that in order to do it, I had to look into the eyes of this person beside me. And we have come through some shit. We have come through some stuff in our lives, in our daily workings. I mean, fuck, even this last week, let's be honest. For fuck's sakes, we've had to really deal with some stuff. And this movie has allowed us to really grow as people, as friends, as sisters, as artists, as actresses. Beyond the dresses and the makeup, really good work.
You're playing a villain.
Is the thing that is special about this piece. And I'll miss being in this group of people this constantly. Because you don't get a group of people this close, often on a set.
If I had a nickel for every time I heard a celebrity say the same shit in each interview, like, oh, we've grown so close. We've grown so close. We're so close. We've grown so close. And then I'm just saying, like, at the same time, it's like, but I think she's playing, like, when she brings all that stuff, it's like a variation of playing the victim card. We've gone through shit in our lives. Everyone has.
I think that they're using this movie as a huge therapy session. And it's
That's
coming
not
off,
working. Look at them. It's not working.
it's coming off incredibly pretentious, don't you
Yeah.
think?
I'm just saying, if that's supposed to be a therapy session, look at those two. It's not working. They look worse. They look worse, mentally worse than they did before they started filming. And she's saying, oh, this has been such therapy. For whom? I need to know. I need to fucking know. For whom?
Often. And we have. What a fucking lucky thing to be.
And you're playing a villain. You use playing a villain as therapy. What does that say about you? Elphaba is not someone you're supposed to look up to.
Yeah. I like this top comment. It must be hard being a millionaire.
Yeah, I know.
It must be so hard being a millionaire.
No.
Yeah. Oz is queer. A huge therapy session for Cynthia Erivo. And yeah, the only good thing that I can say is that Cynthia Erivo, pretty dope for putting herself between Ariana Grande and that serial stage crasher. But look at this.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I was talking about earlier, Mara. Cynthia Erivo graces the cover of GQ Men of the Year. Cynthia Erivo, 2025 Men of the Year issue.
Like I said, GQ, they have not been masculine for how long? So I'm not surprised. I mean, remember the pictures you showed me of what's Taylor Swift's boyfriend again? Travis Kelce?
Mm-hmm.
Like the photo shoot he did.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, that was a GQ photo shoot, and I'm like, it hasn't been masculine in how fucking long?
That was a GQ photo shoot with Travis Kelce. Here's British GQ. Hold on, wait. Here's British GQ. Look at this one. This is British GQ. The defiance of Cynthia Erivo at a time when even the entertainment industry is bowing to dark political forces. Cynthia Erivo made a culture-conquering hit while standing firm for inclusion, kindness, and radical acceptance.
You started a musical that already had a fan base. How cultural conquering is that?
Exactly. Yeah. Wicked is one of the most popular musicals of all time on Broadway. It is the biggest one. It is the most what was I going to say? Most profitable and well-renowned, well-known, still playing, hasn't stopped playing, still plays all around the world, still touring all around the world. Wicked is one of the most profitable Broadway franchises ever. But I guess Cynthia Erivo made it even bigger, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
But the entertainment industry is bowing to dark political forces. They're bowing to Trump. They're not.
No, they're not.
The entertainment industry is not bowing to dark political forces. That is the last thing that they're going to be doing. If anything, they'll be doubling down while Trump is in office. But you know what? So she's made a culture conquering hit.
Yeah. Well, let them double down. Basically, let them double down. If they want, if we're seeing a cultural shift within the public, within the general audience, if they want to double down, go ahead, lose money. Go ahead. I'm like, go ahead. You know, Predator Badlands is, I think, set to lose money.
Oh yeah.
Because people always want to ignore the marketing budget. I always want to ignore shit like that when they come up like, oh, like it's made $130 million. It should have made $130 million or close to it its opening weekend, and it's like made $130 million by the second weekend. And even if we just assume both the domestic and international audience like split it 50-50, basically, it means the studio only brought in $65 million total, roughly, and the budget was $105 million. That's just the production budget. Marketing, don't know. But let's assume basically marketing is about half of the production budget. Badlands needs to make $300+ million just to break even, which means it'd have to make another $200 million just to break even.
Look, she talks about the holding space thing. You will have been aware of the promotional tour because it was, in one word, insane. That's talking about last year. Last year's promotional tour was insane. It is possible the only information you have about Wicked is that you have gleaned from a viral video from a press junket. You know the one, the holding space one, the one where Ariana Grande inexplicably holds Arrivo's fingers. And this is what she says about it. It was such an innocent moment of confusion and human reaction. I received one thing, Ari received another, and Tracy, the journalist, said something but probably meant to say something else, and then took back the thing that she was saying. It was all so confusing. So all of us were, in the end, confused, but moved. It was very strange.
Well, in that word salad, there's one thing that stands out. Yeah, it really was fucking strange.
It was weird. She's agreeing. It was weird.
It's like basically a word salad of nothing. The only thing that made sense was it was strange.
Yeah.
What, you fucking think?
Oh my goodness. Let's get some super chats. Jesus. Jesus. For $5. Hi, staff. Muy bonita, as always. It's Jesus from Orlando. It's Jesus. I was going to Jesus. It's Jesus from Orlando, Florida. First,
Jesus, take the wheel.
Jesus.
You know what? Next time you drive in Battlefield 6, I'm like, Jesus, take the wheel.
Jesus, take the wheel. First super chat on your channel came off Ryan's stream. YouTube recommended your channel. Oh, sweet. Yeah, Ryan streams on Sundays. He has a Sunday streams. Thank you. Thanks for the super chat. I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. I'm glad YouTube recommended my channel. What's up? I hope you're doing well. Thank you for the support. Mike Hill, member for 54 months. I'm going to the Amazon Prime early screening tomorrow night. I'm not.
I'm waiting for the Jack Sparrow copy. I'll be watching it for the Jack Sparrow copy.
You know, you're talking about Predator Badlands, and I haven't. I tried to watch it twice, and I fell asleep both times.
I haven't even bothered. Right? I haven't even bothered. Yeah. No. As soon as there was like articles I was reading, I almost covered them on streams, like or whatever, like the shit that Trachtenberg was saying and so forth, like inspirations for this movie, which were outside the realm of the Predator IP. I was like, this tells me this movie is just going to be shit.
Yeah. So, yeah. Fell asleep twice. Felt bad.
Oh, don't feel bad. It's a shit movie. From what I'm hearing, it's a shit movie.
Sorry, Predator.
You rampant slag.
Zencat for $4.99. Frank Baum used the word queer in the book, but its original definition, stranger and unusual. Yeah.
That's the original definition. It means strange, weird, outside the normal.
Yeah. But they see the word queer and they automatically think gay. It's gay.
Pretty much.
No, it's not. It is not. Daniel for $2.49. Look up Starvin' Marvin in South Park. It's Cynthia. Starvin' Marvin. Oh my God.
Now you can't unsee that, right?
Oh no. I can't even look at it.
You gotta share it with the chat now.
I can't
And even Dana's like, show it, coward. Show it, coward. Go show it.
Hold on, let me open. Oh, wait, let me pick one that I can open. Oh my god.
You will not unsee this chat.
Oh
I'm
my
waiting.
god. Open image, a new tab. Here we go. Dude. Y'all. Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you for the super. Oh my god. Gotta go, Steph. Alberta Retro for 5. Gotta go, Steph. I just sent you a quick email for a change. By the way, did I send you my idea for the DCEU? The two of you have a good night.
night,
I'm
Albert.
not too sure. So you can send it again if you want. And you have a good night as well. Thank you very much for the super chat. Alberta Retro for 5. This just in. Cynthia Erivo appearance as Elphaba in Wicked has turned Captain Kirk off of green chicks.
Oh yeah.
Him and Star-Lord. Him and Star-Lord. Alberta Retro for 5. Now I'm thinking Ariana might end up like Selena. Oh
Yeah.
no.
I'm thinking this like when the realization dawned on me, like that's what he meant basically.
Yeah. Oh no. I thought you meant like Selena Gomez. No.
Nope.
Okay,
Ah.
for you. No. It's okay. Wait, I might be able to make it. Ah!
No. Oh my god.
Anakin, you're breaking my heart.
Let me pull up some Tom Felton stuff because we're going to talk about Draco. We're going to talk about Draco Malfoy. Tom Felton is living his best life right now. And you know what? I'm loving it. I'm loving every minute of it. All right. Hold on, pull up some tabs really quickly. I love this so much. Oh my goodness. It's so awesome. You know, I don't care. He can play Draco Malfoy for the rest of his life, and I would support this dude. All right. I would. This is kind of weird. I just saw
that was an interesting transition. I would support. This is weird. Like
I just saw something was kind of weird. I'll show you in a bit. I'm just trying to find this this one clip. Oh, here it is. Here, that it was kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie. It was kind of weird. It's like, wait a second. Wait a second. Let me pull that up over there, and then let's go back to the weirdness. Okay. All right, got them all done. Listen. He's not a wanker. Slytherin is the best house. Always and forever. All right. Always and forever. Because Tom Felton continued to support J.K. Rowling despite the controversy. Harry Potter Stars continues to support J.K. Rowling as he makes his Broadway debut. Let's go to the article. Where's it at? Where are you, article? Where are you, article? Oh no, where's the article? I lost it, Mara. I lost it. Hold on, let me find it.
This is about as prepared as we normally are.
I know. Hold on. I could have sworn it was
It
up
should be in
here.
your history. It should be in your history, shouldn't it?
I'm looking for it. Hang on.
Yeah.
Let me just Google it really quickly. Or not Google it, but look it up on the website. Hang on. All right, listen, I can't find it. But look. This is his quote. All right. based Slytherin house. Tom Felton has expressed support for J.K. Rowling, again saying he is not really attuned to the controversy over Rowling's gender critical views. They keep asking him these questions. He keeps giving them the same answers. And I feel like they're going to continue to ask him this question over and over and over until he gives them what they want to hear. But he won't do that. He says, I can't say it impacts me. I'm not really that attuned to it. I've not seen anything bring the world together more than Potter. She's responsible for that. So I'm incredibly grateful. And that is very true. Like Harry Potter brought so many people together within all of their different houses. Harry Potter is beloved all around the world. People flock to the theme parks just to see, to be in the wizarding world of Harry Potter. Like it is a huge IP, and people love this IP. People grew up with these characters. They grew up with the books. They grew up with the movies. And now, we're getting the new HBO television show, which who knows if that how that will be received due to the casting of Snape. But Tom Felton just isn't falling into that trap. He's defended J.K. Rowling on multiple occasions. And I think he will continue to do that because he has loved Harry Potter. He loves this role that he's in so much so that he's playing Draco Malfoy as an adult in Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. And you know what? People freaking love him in this role, and I'm so happy that he's back in this role. He looks amazing as an adult Draco Malfoy. Like he looks incredible. And the fan reaction to this, the fan support that he has had coming back into the world of Harry Potter, whether or not, like, I do not like the Cursed Child book. I don't like it. I never did. I read it in one go, in one sitting, and I didn't like it. So regardless of whether or not you like that book, seeing Tom Felton step back into the role of Draco Malfoy and coming back into the Harry Potter universe, like, fans love it. They don't care about his political views. They don't care about his position on J.K. Rowling. They don't care about that. Why? Because they care about Harry Potter. That's really all they care about. They care about the fact that they're seeing someone who they grew up watching in the Harry Potter movies stepping back into the role. That's what they care about. He's been a part of your childhood, right? People love him in this role. And I absolutely love, even if he plays this role for the rest of his life and just continues to come back and play Draco Malfoy, I am totally fine with that. Like, I hope he goes on and does other things, obviously. But
he's done other things. It's just this drowns out everything else he's done.
Yes, absolutely, it does.
But to answer Tony's question, she loves Harry Potter. I've never loved Harry Potter. I'm going to full admit that. But when I last took the sorting thing for shits and giggles, I was sorted into Ravenclaw. So, and which makes sense. I was a nerd in high school.
He was in the
TV show. Yeah, like he's been in other things. He was in
Arrowverse. You're right. Yeah, he was in the Arrowverse. I got so excited when he stepped into the Arrowverse. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, but for most people, it's like they hear Tom Felton and they're like, it's like kind of like Alan Rickman. Oh my god, it's Snape. Oh my god, Draco. And like they do other things. Expand your culture, please.
I mean, they do other things, but
no, I'm saying, but like people every time like they pop up, I'm like, okay, Alan Rickman, he was Hans Gruber. Put some respect on that name. He was Hans Gruber before he was Snape.
Right, but a lot of people who grew up with Harry Potter knew him as Snape, not as Hans Gruber, because that movie came out probably before their time. So that's why they're like, oh, it's Professor Snape. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like that's why, like, they know him as Snape. It's not that they're disrespecting him. It's just that that's the character that they grew up with. They didn't grow up with Hans Gruber, watch Die Hard like a lot of people did. They grew up with Professor Snape. And I think that regardless of whatever role that they're in, the fact that you have that type of an attachment to a character says something. It means something that people love this property so much. And it's really upsetting that reporters and journalists continue to go after these actors, asking them about their views on J.K. Rowling when it shouldn't even freaking matter. You know, they don't want these actors and actresses. You saw it with Keira Knightley when they asked her, because she's now coming into the role of Professor, or because she came into the role of Professor Umbridge in the audiobooks, which are fantastic, by the way, as Professor Umbridge. And they asked her, and she's like, I didn't know that, laughed at it, and moved on. And I think that that's what you need to do when these journalists push you to answer these questions about the controversial whomever they're asking you the question about, then just move along. Just be like, I didn't know that, and move along. But I think Tom Felton, what he did was push. He said something even more when he said, nothing. I haven't seen anything bring the world together more than Potter, and she's responsible for that. So I'm incredibly grateful. I think the fact that he said that is huge. Because yes, Harry Potter did bring a lot of people together. So many people love this IP. And despite what people want to do, despite what, all of these leftists want to do, I've seen them rip apart her books or tear out all of the pages that have her name on it. They want to erase her from her own property, from the world that she built, and pretend like she's not responsible for that. They want to remove her from Harry Potter, from her own creation. And it's completely ridiculous that they want to do that. But I've seen people do that. I've seen people, redo her books, rework her books so that her name isn't on it. And then they'll resell it and be like, oh, don't worry, this is a safe book because it doesn't have J.K. Rowling's name in it. How stupid is that? And I think that she was also not permitted or something like that to be in. There was like an HBO special of Harry Potter, and they used old interview clips of J.K. Rowling because she wasn't included in it because she was so controversial. How stupid is that? You're erasing the creator from their creation. And I love that Tom Felton said that, she is responsible for one of the properties that brought so many people together. She's responsible for that. No matter what you do, you'll never remove that. You'll never take that from her. She is responsible for that, despite how many people hate her for it. And he's very grateful for that. So I love what he says here. It's so awesome. But the fan reaction to Tom Felton coming back into the role of Draco Malfoy is so freaking awesome. I need to add audio to this. So oh my gosh, I absolutely love it. I love seeing the audience reaction to it. Let me share this. We're gonna watch a couple. We're gonna watch a couple of these, okay?
All right, smoke it. I know you don't like it, but he's all I need.
They don't stop. I love it.
I need a favor.
I freaking love it. I love it so much. Here's another one.
Incarcerus! Scared, Potter?
And it's so cool. I love it so much. Where's another one?
I'm curious. How would Potter know when to duck? You don't see the spells.
You can see them coming after you. Here's this one. Look, Tom Felton bows to the audience at the end of his first performance as Draco Malfoy. The role, oh my god, the role he was born to play. It's so great. Look at him. I love it so much. Okay, he teared up during the bow. It was so nice to see. The fan reaction to him returning to this world is nothing but love. It's just an outpouring of love that he's returned to the world of Harry Potter as Draco Malfoy once again. Let's see what Jason Isaac says about Tom Felton returning as Draco. I haven't listened to this, so I kind of want to hear what he has to say.
Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing Tom relish it. I know he was nervous to start with. I also know that he's been previewing this week. Audience has been loving what he's been doing. I've watched the clips that are online, and he looks like he's just owning the whole of New York, and I can't wait to see him shine.
Oh, that was sweet. He played Malfoy like his dad.
I know.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you knew. I love it. I love the fan reaction.
I just don't. It doesn't affect me as much as it affects you. I'm just trying to just sit here. Like,
okay, I know. But I love the fan reaction to it. I love that Tom Felton once again came to the defense of J.K. Rowling, and the fans don't really care. They don't care about journalists asking about J.K. Rowling's controversial views. They don't care about what the actor has to say, even though the actor this time around, Tom Felton, really told the reporter, look, she brought so many people together. Nothing can take that away from her. And I'm happy to be a part of it. I love his answer. Love what he says. Love what he said. Love that he's back as Draco Malfoy. And I absolutely love the fan reaction to his return. So that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Mara.
Yes.
It's awesome.
No, I'm happy. You're happy. I'm
happy.
So
I'm very happy. Spirian, thank you for the $4 super sticker. Let's see which one should I play for Spirian?
What?
About an retro for Toe, how the DCEU should be run. Email has been sent. All right. I will look for it. Thank you very much. Thank you. What do I have?
Okay, I'll come to you. No, it's okay. Wait, I might be able.
You rampant slag.
I tried to play it after he screamed and I missed it. Mara.
Yep.
Did you know that we are getting a new movie based on Labubu's?
Well, not until you mentioned it during the Battlefield 6 stream that you did. So basically, rather than using a Ouija board, just watch the movie.
Listen, do you know what a Labubu is?
I've seen them, yes. I know what a Labubu is.
All right. Chat, if you don't know what a Labubu is, this is a Labubu.
You've most, I think, seen pictures of them without knowing their name. Like those things there. Those are Labubus.
These are Labubus. All right. All of these things. They became popular because a famous pop star, I think it was like a K-pop star, had one on her purse, and people were like, "Oh my gosh, I need that." And everybody, it's also like kind of addicting because they're blind boxes. So you have a ton, and I'm just gonna show you just a couple of them. Oh my god, come on, try playing it again. I will. They come like this. You can get them at Pop Mart. And they're blind boxes. You don't know what you're gonna get, right? There's basic ones, and then there's one that is called a secret, and that's probably the most coveted one. So people will buy all of these Labubu boxes in hopes of finding the rare one, which is what they call a secret. And they get really excited, really frustrated. There are so many videos on TikTok of people opening up a ton of these boxes in hopes of finding the rare Labubu, right? However, personally, I think that the Labubu trend is over. Okay. And I've thought that it's hit its peak, just like a bunch of micro trends that get really popular.
Yeah.
It hit its peak and it's died. Labubus are no longer popular. And there's many reasons that I think this. The first reason is because of the overconsumption of people buying all of these blind boxes in the hopes that they're finding one Labubu that they're searching for. So it's overconsumption. People are just buying these things up. The resale market really killed Labubus as well. So the resellers would go buy up all of the Labubus and then resell them for 3-4 times their value. Another thing is that it got really weird with Labubus because you had Etsy shops and companies start to make like clothes for your Labubu, so you can dress them up in Gucci and in Prada. You dress up your Labubu. People started breaking into cars to steal people's Labubus. They had to make special like key rings in order to attach them to your purse so people wouldn't steal your Labubu. It got really ridiculous with these things. And so just as the trend is on a downward spiral and is dying, here comes Hollywood stepping in, and they're now making a Labubu movie. It's in the works following the success of Barbie. Honestly, this is how I know for sure that this trend has died. It's over. If you're walking around with a Labubu on your bag, sorry to say, it's over. Like just stop it. Just stop it. Just put it away. All right. You no longer need to walk around with your Labubu. Also, apparently they're incredibly demonic. The demonization of the Labubus was what started the downward spiral of it. But yeah, Sony has secured the rights to make a movie about Labubu, the intentionally ugly keychain monster dolls. These were all the rage a few months ago. Well, actually, a year ago, hanging off of handbags and backpacks everywhere they could see. They're still around. But Chinese company Popmark stock value, social media interaction, and the doll's resale value have all gone down. Yeah, it's on a downward spiral. Once Hollywood comes in and tries to make a buck off of the popularity of something, that's how you know that the trend is over. The trend is dead. If the movie's well received, it could reverse this downward trend. I don't think it will be. Honestly, I don't think it would be. It would be a an original movie because these aren't really based off of. Are these based off of a TV show? Honestly, I can't remember. I used to know the history of the Labubu, and now I just don't know. And now I don't know. They started selling them in blind bags. This is why it really took off, because people it's like gambling. It's like you get that emotional rush that when you open up, it's like gambling. You get these blind bags, you don't know what you're gonna get, so you get that that rush, of adrenaline, and then you just need to go back for more. So that's why you end up with a whole bunch of Labubus, like this one girl that I showed you. Oh my goodness, why did I do that? You end up with a whole bag full of Labubus like this because you need that adrenaline rush and you need to be on trend. I love, and a lot of people are tired of it. Like, you see these top comments: consumerism, consumerism, consumerism. I ain't got no money. I ain't got no money. Can someone please tell me why these people are obsessed over these? Labubus are scary. Labubus are scary. No, thank you. I'm not falling for trends that will die in a few months. What's the appeal? No, thanks. Consumerism at its finest. What else? No. Ew. But anyways, a lot of people aren't falling for these trends anymore. I think that we're headed into a time, honestly, where consumerism could possibly be at an all-time low. I say this as Starbucks just had one of its crazy holiday release cups and people started fighting over it. But I don't know. That's for another stream. But I think that like the Labubu trend has pretty much died. All right, it is pretty much died, and now we know that it is officially dead because it has a Labubu movie in the works. And you know what's really funny? I was actually watching this YouTuber that I kind of like watching whenever I'm in a happy mood. So I'll watch her to because I like some of her videos, especially when I'm like really I'm like, you know what, I want to break from Hollywood. I kind of want to break from a lot of like the true crime stuff that I watch. So I'll put on her videos, and it's Hope Scope. And she bought some like little specialty ears for Labubus because she was going to Disney or something. And she's like, I'm going to take these with me and give them away while I'm at the park. And she only found, and she has a Labubu because she talks about all the things that are on trend. And so she's had a Labubu since like the trend really took off. And she dresses up her Labubu. It's so freaking weird, but whatever. She thinks that the Labubu trend is still at an all-time high, and it's not. And so she went to the theme park, and out of all of the people that she saw at the theme park, only one other person had a Labubu with them. And she was like super shocked that no one was wearing a Labubu on their bag. Because she was just like, it was only like maybe like 3-4 months ago that I saw tons of these out there. And now nobody's wearing them because it's done. It's done. You invest all of this money into these stupid dolls, and it's nothing but a trend. You just wasted your money. So might as well just,
they're pretty much
throw
Beanie
your money
Babies
into a
2.0
fire.
or whatever trend we're on. It's like the Beanie Babies. Pretty much.
It's over. It's over. If you're getting a Labubu now, sorry, you're done. If you're jumping on the Labubu trend, the Labubu bandwagon, you missed it. You should have done it like maybe 6-7 months ago. Trend is over. And this just proves it with Hollywood coming in and making a Labubu movie. I think it's so dumb, but whatever.
To comment on like your point, Trey, about Funko Pops, I think Funko Pops is twofold when it comes to those. Granted, like not everyone is into Funko Pops. I get that, but I think it's twofold because Funko is supposed to be tied to pop culture. Like they have pop culture elements, and if there's no interest in, let's say, anything that Marvel's producing or DC's producing, or so forth, then no one's going to buy them because audience has been turned off.
Oh no! I think that he's talking about Funko Pop basically dead because they are like literally.
No.
This came out last?
I know
week?
They're bankrupt. I think it's like not just because of like the company itself and like if the trend is over necessarily. I think it's twofold in this case because of the fact that Funko Pop is tied to pop culture elements. Like you see Funko Pop figures from Marvel, DC, and like movies, shows, and so forth. Not just those, but like it's tied to pop culture in such a way that if no one is invested in the property itself, like DC or Marvel or whatever, they're not going to buy those figures.
Exactly. Like here's the thing: they have to be popular movies, popular characters, and I think that I have a ton of Funko Pops, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I bought a bunch of Funko Pops. Like, they're basically like affordable, tiny, adorable statues. If you can't afford to get I have tons of statues, but if you can't afford a statue, you get a Funko Pop. Like it's a cheaper way to give your kid something. But if Hollywood is making crap, right?
Yeah.
Then nobody's gonna want the Funko Pops that are tied to said garbage.
Yeah. It's like twofold basically. So it's not just Funko Pop. It's not like just a Labubu trend where that trend is dying. Funko Pop, they're finding themselves in that world of hurt because of the crap. Like, they're making these figures, but no one wants these figures because no one likes the property anymore.
So especially like with Marvel, right? They have all of these Funko Pops coming out to coincide with all of these Marvel TV shows and movies that are coming out, but they're ending up at the Dollar Tree. They're ending up at Five Below. They're ending up at Dollar General. Why? Because nobody wants to buy them. Nobody cares about like all of these new Marvel shows. They're not hits like they thought that they would be. So nobody's going to be buying these Funko Pops. Why even manufacture them? And I think that it is 100% coincides with the Hollywood downward fall that they're in right now. Like nobody really cares about any of these things that are coming out. If anything, they're being made fun of. And why on earth would you want a Funko Pop of a property that's being made fun of, right?
Pretty much.
Or of a property that's not doing well, of a movie that's just not good. So that's why you have tons of Funko Pops of all of these characters, most of which I don't even know. Like sometimes I'll go and look at these Funko Pops and be like, who the heck is that? I don't even know who that is.
Pretty much the same here. I have no idea. I have no idea who any of the characters are. And I figure like Jurassic Park, Trey brought up, well, you can't go wrong with dinosaurs. Even if the movie sucks, you can't go wrong with dinosaurs. So that's what people like. So you can't go wrong with that. I think amiibos are still popular. I don't collect them at all myself, but I think they're still popular just because. What are they tied to Nintendo or something like that? Still popular.
What are
amiibos? Are they tied to Nintendo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I never grew up with a Nintendo, so I think like because Nintendo is still popular, then amiibos are still pretty popular. So like Nintendo would have to royally screw up for amiibos not to be popular. And thank you, Tina. Yeah, that's Sugar. Sugar. There you go. Say hi.
Mara, did you see? Hold on. Wait, I need to pull it up really quickly.
Yeah, say hi, Sugar. Oh, yeah. Hello.
We need to talk about the new. This is so stupid. Dude, I want to talk about this on a TikTok stream, but I kind of want to talk about this with you. Have you seen this? This, ladies and gentlemen, is the iPhone Pocket. It's a beautiful way to wear and carry your iPhone. This released like this past week, didn't it? On the 11th. Have you seen the iPhone Pocket?
That's a woman on the left as you're looking at the picture. Put it in your purse.
They listen. IC Miyake, is that how you say his name? I don't know. And Apple today unveiled the iPhone Pocket, inspired by the concept of a piece of cloth. Listen, inspired by the concept of a piece of cloth. Its singular 3D knitted construction is designed to fit any iPhone, as well as all pocketable items. But Mara, was yours inspired by the concept of a piece of cloth?
No, mine's inspired by the fact that I have a booty that can hold the phone in the pocket.
Do you know how much this costs?
Too much. I'm going to say too much. I'm not going to guess, but too much.
This is inspired by the concept of a piece of cloth. The design of the iPhone Pocket speaks to the bond between iPhone and its user, while keeping in mind that an Apple product is designed to be universal in aesthetic and versatile in use. Of course, because it's all about aesthetics nowadays, okay? The iPhone Pocket explores the concept of the joy of wearing an iPhone in your own way, as long as it's these two ways, because that's the only way that you can wear the iPhone Pocket. Okay, but it explores the concept and joy of wearing the iPhone your way. The simplicity of its design echoes what we practice at IC Miyake. I don't know I hope I'm saying that right. The idea of leaving things less defined to allow for possibilities and personal interpretations.
You know what would be cheaper is to buy a hoodie, because hoodies can be. There are hoodies that have pockets on the inside they can slip the phone into and zip your hoodie up. So that way it's not in your pockets. And they're cheaper.
Let's talk about price. let's talk about price because this small one right here,
Mhm.
this small one, it's just a little handheld one. The short strap is available for
Told you too much.
$149.95. $150 for the
For less
short
than a
strap.
third, you can get a hoodie with an inside pocket.
Right? But maybe you want to wear it the long strap. Maybe you want to wear it like this. Okay? How much will that cost you? Why, the long strap will cost you a whopping $229.95. Yes, $230 for the long strap, $150 for the short strap. Clearly, the long strap, the material added, it's made out of a material that will cause a what? How much is that more? How much more is that? $80. Going from the short strap to the long strap is
$80.
worth $80. All
Mhm.
right, clearly. All right, what is it made out of? I don't even know. What is it made out of?
It's inspired by cloth, so it's work from there pretty much.
What is it made out of? Research and development. I need to know what. Look, oh my god, this is. You can put it on your purse.
Oh, goody! People can steal my phone a lot easier.
Yeah, people can be able to steal your phone right off of your purse. Right? This looks terrible.
Mhm.
This looks awful.
I see Miyake's.
Oh my.
If I could spell.
I need to know what it's made out of. I'm gonna look it up really quickly.
Uh, 85% polyester, 14% nylon, and 1% polyurethane. I can't talk. So mostly
Wow.
polyester.
It's polyester. Some
Yeah.
of the cheapest fabric around.
Mm-hmm.
Polyester, some of the cheapest fabric around. But to go from this to this will cost you $80 more.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
230, 150. This is the most ridiculous product that I have ever seen come out of Apple. It is so dumb. But you know what? People are buying it. The Apple iPhone Pocket eats so bad. Oh my god, they love it. Look, there's holes in it.
Yeah, I gotta. What does "eat so bad" mean?
It slays. It's another way of saying it slays. Look at the
I'm
hole.
gonna sterilize the younger generation so that we have hope for our humanity's future. Eat so bad, Jesus.
Look, it has holes in it, so you can see through.
Oh yeah, we can so just in case it's not obvious that you're carrying a fucking phone in it. Let's just make it even more obvious that you're carrying your phone in it.
Oh my. Well, I mean, they bought it. Here's another one. Unboxing Apple's 230 iPhone Pocket in cinema.
And I guess, crap brown goes with everything, I guess.
It looks like a sock. Okay? It looks like a sock. You cannot tell me that that's not made out of a cheap sock. It's a sock.
Yeah, it pretty much is.
And it's going to wear out like a sock too.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's going to wear out. It's going to stretch and stretch and stretch until you've paid $230 to throw it away.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
This is the stupidest thing that I've ever seen. And the fact that people are actually buying this, the iPhone Pocket on display, it doesn't have actual iPhones in them. They're wooden blocks perfectly weighted. So they weigh as much as the iPhones. Look at the Vision Pocket. She bought the Pocket. I see. Got two of them. He got two of them. I see the Vision. I unironically like it.
I'm gonna not say anything.
Why, dude? As a man, you're gonna walk around with this? You're gonna walk around with an iPhone pocket?
This
You've
guy
got-
comes across as one who used to walk around with a man bag.
You've got pockets below the pocket.
I'm just saying.
You've got pockets right here.
Men's
Why
pockets,
do you need
men's
a
front pockets are
$230
deeper.
purse?
Men's pockets are deeper than women's front pockets. The reason why I had to put my phone in my back pocket is because of the fact that our pockets on the front are nowhere as deep as a man's front pockets.
Yes.
You could take that phone and put it easily into your fucking front pocket, and it would fit perfectly.
That is very true. I didn't think about that. Yeah, men's pockets are deeper. They're a lot deeper than women's pockets. I totally forgot about that. But look at, why would you walk around wearing that? I swear, this is just consumerism final boss. But people on Twitter, or, I'm sorry, not Twitter, TikTok. People on TikTok, look at how they have them. I need to reshare so we got sound.
What? So if you don't know what I'm talking about, Apple has introduced a new product into their line of bullshit. We couldn't get any like brand new technology. Nope. What did they give us? An iPhone Pocket. Like what in the fuck is this, Apple? Like what are we even doing here? This looks like something that somebody's grandma knitted and y'all were like, hey, that's actually a good idea. Hey, let us fucking use that. It's literally like y'all took a tube sock, cut it in half, and used the fucking part that has elastic bands in it, and we're like, yeah, this is gonna blow the fuck up. Hell no! And when you sit it down, it can look like it's wearing a fucking sweater. And how much is it gonna run you? $149 for the short strap version, $230 for the long strap version. And the design drew inspiration from the concept, a piece of cloth. And the sad part is a bunch of people are just going to buy this just to say that they bought it, to be in a trend. Like,
yeah, to be in a trend. It's just trend. It's another trend. It's going to come and go.
Yep.
It's going to come a micro trend. It's basically, this is what this is. It's a status symbol. All right. That's what this is. If you can afford the iPhone cloth, it's just a status symbol at this point, which is stupid.
Pretty much. It is.
Luckily, I have a purse.
Look at how gross they look hanging like that. It looks like somebody's laundry. That's what it looks like. It looks like somebody's
I mean, like, luckily, I have a purse, and so I feel things are just in there.
Luckily, I have purse.
I said a purse.
Oh, a purse.
I have a purse.
And people are buying this shit.
Mm-hmm.
People are buying it. This is wild. She's wearing a backpack. She's wearing a backpack. She's wearing jeans. She doesn't need the iPhone pocket. You can put the phone in your backpack. You can put the phones in your back pocket. You're literally wearing a backpack and jeans. But no, we need to buy this stupid $230 thing. Because it's the newest Apple thing, because it's the newest micro trend, because it's a status symbol. You want people to know that, oh, you're struggling paying for groceries? Well, guess what? I can afford to buy a piece of cloth to store my iPhone and just wear it. It's a status symbol at this point.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is. I love the memes though. Look at this guy.
That's what I said. Like, all people had to do would be to cut, like you said, cut a slit in the sock.
Look at him.
You know, stick the phone in like the toe part.
Yeah. He's got the iPhone pocket. This dude.
Actually, I got two of them.
Yes, I woke up bright and early to go to the London Apple Store because I'm actually traveling and I didn't want to miss this release. The Apple Store employee even explained to me the design team chose a wax packaging as an homage to Issei Miyake's childhood, eating Japanese candies covered in rice wax. And then I quickly unboxed my iPhone Pocket outside. This is the short orange version. And
can you imagine buying this, right? He's in London. He could have got this shit snatched coming out of the Apple Store, but he was brave enough to unbox it as soon as he walked out of the store.
Even though the price might be steep, I kind of dig the 3D knitted design and that special nod to those old iPod socks. And yeah, I had to go with the orange, obviously. Here's me attempting to model it. Let me know if I pulled it off. Anyway, I get this is a pretty pricey item. It's not for everyone, but as someone that's into Apple design and appreciates the design history around Miyake-san, I wanted to have it in my own personal collection. And apparently it's pretty popular too. A lot of people were checking it out at the store. And
Checking it out, not buying it. They're probably making fun of it, not buying it.
Dude, just because you know how to.
apparently it's already sold out, so I wasn't the only one purchasing it.
He like said Miyake-san.
Now, obviously, I'm not going to do any sort of review of the iPhone Pocket. I'm not going to tell you if it's
which
worth
is
it
a word used at the end, like for respect in Japanese
know,
culture. Yeah, so I'm saying, like, it's like the fact that you used it, dude, doesn't make you smart. Doesn't make you like
It's a fashion accessory.
worldly,
Its value or worth to people it's gonna vary, right? Like a lot of people are not going to be into this item, but there are going to be some people that appreciate the design history around it. So if you
Yeah, the design history, a piece of cloth.
Yeah,
a piece of cloth. This guy, I bought 2 of them with his fucking fried brain.
Yeah.
I bought the iPhone Pocket. It's Patrick. I just bought the new $230 iPhone sock, a tiny brain with a dog humping it. I like it a lot. It's a Thneed. Oh my goodness. That's exactly what I thought of when I saw this come out. When I saw these come, I was like, Apple's basically they're selling you a Thneed. All right. It's a Thneed. That's what it is. Dr. Seuss was ahead of his time. It's a Thneed.
Hey, if you spend a penny on the iPhone Pocket,
She said, luckily my dad's sock drawer was completely in stock. It's a sock. It's her dad's sock. That's what it is. It's her dad's sock and she put her phone in it. I mean, this is dumb. It looks ridiculous.
Yeah.
Funny tweets about the new iPhone Pocket. Let's look at the tweets. Yeah. It's freaking Borat's mankini. iPhone Pocket, 150, or a gym sock, 15 cents. Are you sexually active? I just bought an iPhone Pocket. A simple no.
A simple no would suffice.
iPod socks walked so that iPhone Pocket could run. I could have sworn that someone said that the iPod socks were a joke.
Like, I never saw them like sold around here, so I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, no way Apple created a thong for phones and called it an iPhone Pocket. They said $150 for a sock. This is what happens when you run out of ideas but not confidence. I literally had to search for this online before commenting because I thought it was AI or fake news. Yeah, I would have thought it was AI, honestly. iPhone Pocket Classic is good too, though. Just a pocket.
Yeah.
Apple will do everything else but fix Siri. Was it?
As someone who works in marketing, I had to make a video on this because I constantly see people being surprised when these like really gimmicky products say sold out. So let's talk about it. First of all, just because a product says sold out does.
Okay, I can't watch her anymore. I can't stand it when they do this shit with their hands. But basically what she is saying is like, it's not really sold out. It's just a marketing tactic. They want to make you think that it's in high demand so that when they put it back in stock, you will rush to buy it because you think that the product is in high demand when in reality it's not. They can say that it's sold out even when it's not sold out. But that's a marketing tack. It's basically what she's trying to say, but I can't stand this stupid hand. Anyways, that is the iPhone Pocket, Mara. That is the iPhone Pocket.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I'm saving myself $150 to $230.
What do you mean?
Like, I've been
What do
using
you
my
mean?
back pocket. I've been
What
using
do
my
you mean? Why
I've been
don't you
using my-
want this piece of cloth?
because, like I said, I've been using my back pockets. My phone and my booty have formed a bond in that back pocket, and I feel like if I were to remove it, that bond of trust would be broken.
I want to hear your thoughts on this really quickly because I saw where's it at? Where are you? I saw Master of TDS post this earlier today. Oh my gosh, and it just has it has a community note added to it. Oh. All right. Master of the TDS quote tweeted this. So let me get this straight. When women support a man emotionally, it's man keeping. This is a new word, Mara. Man keeping. Have you heard that word yet? We're
No.
going to talk about it. And a crisis. But the exact same thing in reverse is just a relationship. Any woman who actually buys this framing is going to be single for a long time. What is he talking about? He's talking about this. Man keeping is why more and more women are done with dating. Managing his stress, interpreting his moods, holding his hand through feelings he won't share with anyone else. All of it unpaid, unacknowledged, and often unreciprocated. Is it any wonder women are fed up? Man keeping is why women are done dating. Researchers at Stanford have finally given a name to something that many women have been dealing with for years, and it's called man keeping, and it's helping explain why so many women are stepping away from dating altogether. Man keeping describes the emotional labor women end up doing in heterosexual relationships. It goes beyond remembering birthdays or coordinating social plans. It means being your partner's one-man support system, managing his stress, interpreting his mood, holding his hand through feelings he won't share with anybody else. All of it unpaid, acknowledged, and often
Well,
unreciprocated.
the guy goes through the same thing, right? I mean, am I like, wrong here when I say that they have to interpret women's moods, hold their hands with emotions that they won't tell anyone else. Women can be like gremlins; they need to be fed by a certain time, otherwise we turn into little like men deal with it too. Why is it only women that are like man keeping?
The fact that they say that it's unpaid.
Like, then go into therapy. Go back to school, get your degree, go into therapy, you'll get paid. Boom.
That
there
is
it is.
the wildest thing that I've ever heard. But you know what? This whole transactional dating thing, honestly, it's because of the stupid dating apps. All right. And the way that women now, modern women view relationships. It's literally a transaction for them. They are at the center of the universe, and you should be lucky to have them. Lucky that they're even looking your way. Lucky that they're able to soothe you because it's unpaid. What are you talking about? You should be lucky that I'm even here. I mean, that was the wildest thing that I have ever read when it said all of it unpaid.
Yeah.
Why on earth would you expect your partner? You're not
Actually, it is. If you think about it, in some relationships, it is paid because the men pay for everything. They pay for women's clothes. They pay for the women's food. They pay for the upkeep of the house. They are the breadwinners and so forth. And the women aren't even doing. I don't even do anything. So in a way, that is being
in today's
paid.
modern world, Mara. No way.
No,
because these types of modern women would never be stay-at-home.
No. There are modern women who expect that. There are modern women who expect that to had the princess treatment. All right, so that is in a way getting paid because you're having everything paid for you. You don't have to.
That is just wild. It's wild. This is your partner in your relationship, and you should want to do those things. You should want to be there for the person that you're in a relationship with. Like these aren't things that bring you down. These aren't things like you should want to do that. You should want to be there for your partner emotionally, like in all ways. And these aren't things that should be looked at as burdens. That's the thing that gets me, right? Is that they're looking at relationships as if it's a burden on women, an unpaid burden that they have to deal with.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't be in a relationship. You know what? Walk away, because if you literally think that way, then you are not the type of person. Oh my God, I'm doing my hand like this. Oh my goodness, I'm so mad. If you are the type of person that thinks that way, then you do not belong in a relationship. You can be alone for the rest of your life. That none of that is a burden. You know, to be there for your partner in every way, shape, and form should not be a burden to you. You should want to be there because you're supposed to love this person through thick, through thin, through everything. You're supposed to want to be there for that person. And if you are looking at it as a job, a burden, something that you don't want to do, you want it to be done to you, though. You want to be taken care of. You want all of your emotions met. And this whole thing, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of that one lady on TikTok that went viral because she's married with a husband who does he's a line worker, I think. He does an incredibly dangerous job. Remember that story? And that lady was like, he doesn't meet my needs emotionally. I was going to divorce him. I was thinking about divorcing him because he didn't empty the dishwasher. And so then she thought, I'm going to just divorce this man that I've been married to for years and years and years, stay-at-home mom, but does TikTok. And he's been providing for her for all of these years, but he didn't empty the dishwasher. And now she feels like unseen and unheard. And so I'm going to divorce my husband. It doesn't matter.
I'm not saying that
we
an
spent
excuse,
all this time
but
together.
I think
That's
didn't
what
you
this
try
reminded
to
me of.
didn't you try to backtrack and say, "Oh, I was just joking" and things like that? Like, didn't you try to backtrack when she did that? I'm not saying it's as an excuse, but
she did. The internet completely just erupted at her because of like the disgust and the disrespect and the ungratefulness. You are in a relationship with someone. You are married to this man who's been taking care of you all of these years. And because you think, oh, he's not listening to me one night, that is deserving of divorce. That shows me that
that tells me
something is wrong with you. Your mind has completely changed. And that man that you're clearly taking advantage of now deserves so much better than you. But this is the mindset of the modern woman, right? She might not have thought this way when she got married to this man. She might have been in love, ready and willing to do anything for her partner. But the way that all of these articles are written, all of these articles that are written, they're written in such a way that makes women hate men, not want to be in relationship with men, not want to do anything for men. It's meant to keep women single and unhappy. It's made to make women hate men and be unappreciative of men and everything that they do and they bring to society. And it is so gross and infuriating. And like the fact that I just couldn't get over the way they put all of it unpaid. I could not believe that they think that you should be paid for being there for your boyfriend, spouse, fiance, whatever. You think that you should be paid for your time?
That's what I said. If you want to be paid for your time to listen to other people's problems, go back to school, get your psychology degree, therapy degree, certificates.
It's
go
honestly,
earn money that way. I'm saying if you want to, you should go earn money that way. Otherwise, it's going to be unpaid in every relationship, basically. Because
they say here, man keeping is why more and more women are done with dating. But you know what? All of this shit right here, all of these articles, all of these anti-men articles are why a lot of men are done dating modern women. Like this just, it's so gross. It's so freaking gross. Like reading the whole article, I couldn't stand it. It's just Screw all the modern women bullshit talk. I can't stand it. Okay. Where was I? John Butler for 199. Try playing against Vera Dark in Battlefield 6. Good luck. Oh no. Vera Dark is an actual gamer. She is a true gamer. Much respect. But I'm not that. I'm not that. I'm a very casual gamer. Below average. I just play for fun.
That's right. That's what I was
Harbinger
trying
for
to ask
10.
you earlier. Have you done the casual breakthrough? Because I've been playing that just to level up my guns and things like that.
No, I
It's
haven't.
mostly populated by bots, so that way it's like you want to level up your guns, your XP or whatever. Just
Oh, okay.
play that.
Yeah, I haven't been able to play a lot like the past. Well, I mean, I was out of town for a week, and then when the campaign finally dropped, I was so busy, so I haven't been able to play much.
Mhm.
But I need to. Harbinger for 10. Thank you. Proper money. Hail, Steph, Mara, and Kat. Mickey Barney song
Yeah.
request, please. iPhone Pocket looks like a iPhone Mankini.
Yeah.
Mickey Barney song, of course.
I love you. You love me. We're a happy family with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too?
Of course. Thank you. Justin Martins with the member message. Steph should see if Kara would knit an iPhone Pocket. Oh my gosh, she definitely should. I'm going to hang out with Kara this week. I'll tell her to. She should totally do it. Alberta Retro for 10 in Gone Girl. Amy Dunn does a monologue about this. She calls it being a cool girl, same as being a pick-me. How dare you care about the man in your life? Yeah. That's just crazy talk. That's just crazy. It's just a way to make other women unhappy. Like women that are happy in their marriages, other unhappy women try to bring them down. So then they end up resenting the men in their lives, the husbands that they used to love, and they end up being one big unhappy group. Harbinger for $20. When I read man keeping, women gatekeeping men till I read the rest. Oh, you thought that women was nope. All I'll say is, oh, the irony. Men do emotional labor, sometimes at the expense of their own health, because the relationship is more important than self. That is very true. That is very true. And men, like, oftentimes don't really talk about the road. They keep everything internal. Women talk about everything. That's just how we are. We talk about it with our friends, with our families. We talk about everything. Men keep it all inside. They don't do that. So I think that's why, like, a lot of girls will be like, tell me. Like you just won't say anything. And
or they'll ask like,
why-
how was
that's
your
why that-
day? Or they'll ask like, how was your day? And the guy will be like, it was fine. It was good. It was fine. And it's like, in men's minds, that's a succinct answer. That's like, it was good means it was good. Like things like that. But women be like, what was fine about it? What was good about it? Like, give me the
Yeah.
details.
Details. That's why in that article it says like you often have to pull it out of them because they won't say it on their own, you know, like they're just not made that way. They're not built that way.
No, men are simple. They say it was good.
Yeah.
It just means it was good. There's nothing underlying about that. It was a good day. Oh, like and what I might ask is what was good about it. I might ask, it's like, like what was good, like, if it was at work or whatever, what was good about it. I'm not going to want to know everything, but if you say you had a good day, like, what made it, I'd be like, okay, what made it a good day? So.
All right. Well, that's all that I have to talk about today. I'll be jumping on Chrissy's stream after this.
I'll be going to bed.
Yeah. Mara, what do you have going on?
This week, I was going to show you this because I actually got organized with the reading streams, at least till the end of the year. So I had printed out November and December. So like, I know when the gaming streams are going to be and when the reading streams are going to be, and not only when the reading streams are going to be every Tuesday and Thursday, but how many chapters I'm going to be reading, because I had to actually sit down and go, okay, these chapters are this long in length. I can read 2 or 3. Okay, this one is like this length. I can only read 1. So I am currently reading Return of the King. I'll be finishing book 5 by the 25th and starting the book 6 by around the Thanksgiving, and being finished with Return of the King about a week before Christmas if I stay on schedule. So I'm being organized, basically.
I put everything on my iPhone calendar.
So I need it like physically in front of me so I can like write on it, like make notes basically. So what I'm going to ask for Christmas is like actually a planner. So that way,
cool.
like moving forward for 2026 for streams, at least for the reading streams, I can actually plan out the chapters I'm going to be reading and like for whatever books I'm going to be reading, because after Return of the King, I'm planning on reading. I'll show you chat. Because Halo Campaign Evolved is coming out, reading the actual Fall of Reach book. So if you want to know like what actually happens for the Fall of Reach, I'll be reading this next. In gaming streams, I've been going through Borderlands. I'm playing the first Borderlands game, and I'll be moving on to Borderlands 2 once I'm finished. And Battlefield 6, pretty much. So it's basically reading streams and gaming streams for this week. So
nice.
That's pretty much it. And Talk Nerdy will be on my channel next Sunday.
Yes, Talk Nerdy on Mara's channel next week. So go subscribe to Mara. Go follow her on Twitch and Kick. And yeah, that's it. Go to Chrissy's stream because I'm going to go over there once this is over. Thanks for hanging out, y'all. I appreciate it. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Yes. Yes. Get a room. You rampant slag. And that doesn't look good. Bye-bye.